Weathering the Storms of Disappointment. October 10, 2014. At least one time in your life, you have tasted the bitterness of disappointment. You have also met the feeling of being displeased with yourself, with others and with certain results. Many dear souls complain about the weather, how unsatisfying or difficult their job is, or anything else that is going on in their life that's burdensome. Have you ever asked yourself why is it you become disappointed or disgruntled with life? If you really take the time to contemplate upon that question, you will come to the realization that disappointment has nothing to do with other people, situations, or even places. The feeling of disappointment has little to do with external circumstances. The root to all disappointment, when you take the time to trace back where your unhappy feelings came from, you will quickly discover that the source to any of your disappointments is internal. It is well understood that nothing external can give you true peace and happiness. Peace and happiness comes from within. How often have you allowed circumstances beyond your control take away your pleasure? Weather is unpredictable. Even the best and most wise meteorologist cannot always guarantee a sunshiny day. Does that mean if it rains, you cannot be at peace and bask in joy? Of course, if it rains, it could dampen plans that you may have had outside, but the weather does not control how you feel or react, only you do. When uncovering the reason for any disappointment, it is vital to uncover the truth behind the feeling of disappointment. Disappointment is not a person, place or thing. It is a feeling, and feelings, as you know, are merely visitors. How long they stay and infect your thoughts and ways of being is up to you. If they are not paying rent, then let them go, but before you let them go, discover what they are trying to show you. It is important to comprehend that feelings such as disappointment is a response that only you can create or be rid of. Disappointment comes into effect when you've attached yourself emotionally to an expectation of something. When something doesn't live up to your expectations, you quickly become disappointed and often discouraged. In just about every area of your life, you hold some amount of expectation, which has the probability of leading you to feeling disappointed at some point. Is there an educational role to expectation? Well, dear ones, there is something of value to be learned through all experiences, even the ones that create feelings of disappointment. It is very difficult to completely give up on expectation because much of your natural enthusiasm comes from excitement, which ignites zealous anticipation. There is nothing wrong with looking forward with anticipation for a certain outcome, the arrival of a special someone, or anything else that is exciting, new and different. Excitement, dear ones, is an important aspect to any joyous moment you have experienced. Just like anything else, expectation can be painful when plans don't work out and the excitement you had expressed seems to deflate, and negativity sets in, causing feelings of anxiety. There is always a reason for why things or plans don't work out. Drowning yourself in despair will not help change anything, neither will avoiding the feeling of disappointment caused by expectations. But you can help yourself reduce the effect of disappointment without giving up excitement and enthusiastic joy. If your expectations don't allow room for sudden change, then you are helping to bring on disappointment. Expand the parameters for sudden changes, new developments, and anything else that could delay a certain outcome. Don't expect it to always be sunny, embrace the days when they're cloudy and stormy. Peace and joy can be found regardless what is going on outside. You can enjoy life no matter what is going on outside your door. Focus on the present. See your life as a constant changing and moving adventure, where you play the lead role. You want to change the direction, you simply need to change your thoughts, make some new choices that are of the highest of good, and become more flexible for sudden changes. Remember, your journey and its details are meant to change, your direction of course is not rigid or cast in stone. Cherish the experiences you are having. You are learning more of who you are as a result of each courageous step. In every moment of your life, there is something of value to learn. After overcoming each difficult situation, and after every spiritual and personal transformation, there is something for you to learn and grow from. Most of the deepest and profound learning you encountered came from situations that didn't turn out as expected. Become thankful for the experiences you've had, the good and the bad, for they have helped you become the wise and dear soul that you are so far. We encourage you to make growing and continuous learning an important priority. Both of them will provide ample of reasons to be appreciative for the diverse range of outcomes and experiences. It always has been up to you, dear ones, to feel one way or the other. You don't have to allow the feeling of disappointment to rob you of peace and joy. Don't go looking for reasons to be disappointed, look instead for reasons for being joyful and content. It's a fact of life that not everything will always turn out the way you prefer, but how you react and respond to the changes will make a huge difference. Attitude plays a crucial role on the course of the journey. Loving the journey you're on, even with the bumps along the way, and the occasional meet-up with the unknown, is your best way to shield yourself from the shadowy veil of disappointment. Love always has been the way. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Serapis Bey, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com